Greetings, fellow crafters. Welcome back to my court. Welcome if you're new. I am your Hello Queen, and in this video I'm going to talk about baby bibs, some that I've made and enjoy, and what I thought about them. See you in a second. Okay, so I've made no secret of the fact that my extended family is going through a bit of a baby boom. In the 5 to 10 years leading up to the pandemic, a lot of my cousins were in the age range where they were all getting married, and now they're all having babies. So, getting married to other people, not to each other. We don't have too many banjos in my family, but babies require some things, and one things that I always had a love-hate relationship when I was a parent of a very young child was bibs. So bibs to me have two functions. One is catching just regular drool and spit up. And they need these right from day one. Or at least my kids did. So I made a couple of these. They're just bandana bibs. They're just meant to be around baby's neck while they're awake and everything else, to keep their clothes from getting wet. And then you could easily just keep switching these out so that the moisture isn't constantly sitting next to baby's skin. So this was made with one small skein of Bernat Handicrafter. This was the pinky stripes. This color was pinky stripes, and it worked it pretty fast. I have the pattern in my finished objects down below. I believe it was a free pattern. I think you could it was one of those ones where if you follow it off the blog, it's free, or you could download a paid version of it that was nice and easily compact and stuff like that. This has a loop on it meant for buttons, which I have not yet attached. But I also have cam snaps, which are used on cloth diapers these days. So I decided for this one I would try and put cam snaps on, and they work pretty well. They don't look the nicest, but so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or the buttons on this one. I haven't decided, but this one's going away very soon because my niece had her baby and is going to be in need of dribble bibs. This one was made with Lily's Sugar and Cream and Spinrite's Peaches and Cream as a trim. I actually made this one first. This is more of a feeding bib and more for toddlers because it turned out enormous. This is made again with the Lily's Sugar and Cream in Dazzle Blue and then Peaches and Cream in Gold. Excuse me, gonna mute that. One skein did the blue for both of these. And then I ran out just as I was getting to the band for this and decided to finish it off with the trim color for this. I didn't intend for it to be Ukrainian colors, but you know, we'll just go with that. I liked this. When my kids were little, I had a couple of bibs that were handed down to me, so I never did find them again. They were effectively tea towels with some sweater ribbing attached to them, and you could just plonk them down on baby's head. And then when they were done, you could just wipe their face off with the rest of the bib, roll it up, and pull it off. And then you weren't trying to fiddle with closures on a stubborn, squirmy toddler. And it completely covered. And this one is even better because this will cover down the sleeve. Because one thing that drove me nuts about bibs like this one, when you were feeding a baby, is maybe it's just my kids. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. But most of the bibs have this little skinny thing that goes around the neck, and then all of the baby's food goes down the side of down their sleeves, and it drove me absolutely bonkers. But this actually covers a decent portion around the face, where they're gonna wipe their face on their bib, their sleeve, and then you can just peel this off, and it's all good. They're made of cotton, so they can be used over and over and over again. They're made of cotton because, in my opinion, anything you give to a young parent with a baby should be throw in the wash and forget about it. I don't like things that need to be fussed over when you have young children. You don't have time for that. Um, and you shouldn't need to have to be precious with their stuff. So all of these are made of cotton. All of these can just be chucked in the wash, and no fuss, no muss. Again, this pattern is on Ravelry. I think I did pay for this one, but it's awesome. The one thing that I am a little leery about is it did work up very huge, but it does mean that they do end up needing bibs for quite a while. So even on a larger child, this will still work. So I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. I'm going to be making a few more of these because I have more babies, but this one is going for my nephew who's turning 1, and I think it's about perfect for that age. So if you've got little ones in your life, I do recommend this pattern. It's a fairly quick workup. It's a little bit on the complex side as you're working on this part and trying to get the stuff around here, but once you get down here, it's dead easy. It didn't take me long to figure it out. The pattern is linked in my finished items, but I am going to be making a few more of these. So I hope this was helpful. If it is, go ahead and leave me a thumbs up. Like this video if you enjoyed it, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Keep it spooky, guys. Bye.